Hello, I'm Isaac Stallbaumer. These are my final thoughts on the Lincoln Bike Kitchen. The Lincoln Bike Kitchen was established in 2010 in order to give the Lincoln community an affordable opportunity to obtain bikes that they could use to travel to their work or for fun or for exercise. So what they do is they take donated bikes and they'll repair them, get them up to almost brand new specs, and then distribute them to people through their volunteer programs or earn a bike programs or just through selling them. Another thing they will do is they will take in bikes or repair bikes for people who cannot afford to bring them to the place such as Cycle Works. And they'll do that for free or whatever donation that people will give. Some examples of skills being learned for me through working with other mechanics. So normally there are many more mechanics than there are bike stations. And so that gives me an opportunity to work with different people about every week and find out what roles I play the best in and how I can utilize my skill sets and the best to complement other people's to find my role that will work the best in group projects. Another example, this one uses verbal communication, and it was through repairing a customer's bike, and he began making small talk, asking where I was from, and when I said Western Nebraska, he began asking me about the ag industry, and I described to him where his food came from and how it got from the farm to the feedlot to the dinner table of a restaurant. It was really interesting to find exactly how little he knew and what information he did know, and just enlighten him on that subject. The third skill learned would be learning the most efficient methods to repair bicycles, and that just comes through practice and repetition. So there's just a ton of bikes there, and so you never really run out, and just getting through different ones every day. They always got similar but different problems. So just going over the drivetrain, making sure the gear shift properly, and then going over the brakes and finding the best ways to fix them, because sometimes you get the same problem but two different bikes and they'll need a different solution because the way their equipment is set up. My contributions to the Lincoln Bike Kitchen include fixing bikes and teaching new mechanics. And so I estimate that in my 6 or 7 weeks that I've spent there, I've fixed approximately 15 or 20 bikes, got them up to specs so that people can earn them or buy them. And so I feel like that's a good contribution, as well as teaching new mechanics. I was one of the earlier volunteer students to begin working there. So after I was taught, a bunch of other new volunteers came, and where I had been there before, they asked me to take other mechanics under my wing and sort of teach them how to fix bikes and maximize the efficiency of the place. So there wasn't just a big group of new people who didn't know what was going on, rather than having someone be sort of apprenticed by a more experienced volunteer. My esteemed goals were for teamwork, verbal communication, problem solving. For my teamwork one, I said I wanted to work with different people every week. I definitely accomplished that. This has allowed me to find, as I said, my skill set and what I do best to complement group projects and how I work better with others. Verbal communication goal was to talk to every member on staff and get them to know my name and I know their name. So I feel like once you get to that level, you've succeeded in verbal communication and making small talk with people and feeling comfortable in talking with different people, customers that come in. My final esteemed goal was for problem solving, and my goal for that was to go through 3 bikes in a day, because I feel like that's a good measure of being able to solve problems quickly and effectively for bikes. So my record, I think, was 4 bikes in one day, so I achieved that. Felt pretty good. Could have been just some luck, but I also feel like I definitely improved in my skills with problem solving and fixing them in the most efficient and effective manner. My evaluation of the project, my effect on the work environment, as I said, was positive. I fixed between 15 and 20 bikes, taught a few new mechanics the ropes and showed them how exactly to fix bikes and best ways to do it. Also, made some jokes, had some fun. It's always good to have in a work environment. If I did it again, I would definitely recommend the Lincoln Bike Kitchen. It was a good opportunity for me to work with my hands, which is something I like to do, working with objects rather than people. Also, made me feel like I was back at home working contractors, and I like that. Um, so, yeah, so if I was to do it again, I would definitely recommend Lincoln Bike Kitchen for anyone who's looking for some volunteer hours. So, thank you.